welcome to Previewed, where friends don't let friends Trailerpalooza alone.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jay.
And today we're going to react, review, riff, and at the end we're going to rate a whole bunch of trailers because once again, we were really busy, so they built up on us.
Yeah. This is us just like unreleasing the pressure valve. Just like... Fortunately, we've harnessed it for hydroelectric power. It's keeping the lights on, baby.
Yeah, because someone's got to game the system! Baby! Was I gonna whisper it? Was I gonna yell at you?
One day we'll have enough of a budget where I feel like we should edit a little packet of you just like standing on like a moon, like the Little Prince, just screaming to the universe, "Game in the system, baby!" And then I just float by like in like a spaceship.
Yeah. Or we can use that new image from the new James Webb telescope.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Whoa!
It's nothing out there, and yet it keeps getting bigger.
It's everything.
Thanks, James Webb, for the existential nightmare that was my Reddit page yesterday.
Oh, really?
No, I just saw it pop up and I was like, oh, we're so small.
We are the tiniest of speck. We are all insignificant, which
Like,
means we're very, very meaningful to us.
Cool, I guess I should get in the shower now.
Yeah?
My tiny, tiny little shower. For my tiny, tiny little body.
Yep.
Containing my tiny, tiny, tiny little spirit. Swirling and spinning. What were we talking about?
I think you you harnessed what drove Skeletor mad in He-Man. Remember? Yeah. They went, for those of you who watched He-Man Revelations, they saw the infinite cosmos, and it drove Evil Lyn went insane because of it.
Yes, yeah.
So
it's fun.
Thanks, James Webb Satellite.
Thanks, James Webb.
You made Evil Lyn crazy. Anyways, so many trailers to get to. We missed over the past few weeks because we were dealing with all the Umbrella Academies and the Marvels and the Stranger Things and the Running Up the Hills and what have you. So, this is pretty much chronological for the past couple weeks, starting with the oldest and getting to the newest at the end.
Neat.
So, our first trailer for this Mega-Palooza is a comic book property that's coming out at the end of this month that is going to be on Amazon Prime. I don't know if anyone's ever read the Paper Girls series.
I read the first book.
I read the first 7 issues where it got to this is what the whole thing's about.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yes, and then didn't read it past that.
Yeah, me neither.
But it was really, the first little TPP was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see that they made a show out of it because it really is it could be a good 3 or 4 season show because the books I'm aware of, but I don't know exactly the plot points, but it gets insane. So, here is the official trailer for Paper Girls.
Hey! What's your name? Aaron. Tiff. So you're Mac, right?
So?
So you're the first paper boy around here who wasn't
A boy? You must be the Brandman kid.
KJ.
My dad says you people own everything.
You people? She's new. All right, Big Mac. Let's go.
I'm not gonna, bite you or something.
What is that? Why does the sky look like that?
Move, move, move! Let's get out of here!
Hey! Who's there? What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house?
I live here.
No, I live here.
That's her.
Holy shit. This is a psychotic break.
12-year-old version of yourself broke into your house with her punk friends?
If that really is future you, maybe she can call someone.
Who's she gonna call?
Time travel 911.
Do you want to call 911?
Oh, good lord, there are future robots.
We need help. I might know someone.
You girls traveled out at your time. That's a capital offense. You're targets now.
was nice knowing you, I guess. We can't just give up.
You don't know who you're about to become.
Future me will know how to get us home.
You have no idea what's at stake here.
Yeah, it's the fate of humanity. I get it.
This right here is the end of the universe.
We're paper girls, so we stick together.
Yeah.
Well, future you is not all that bad. She did give you that rad shirt, which says dumb on it.
No, that's a good shirt. You shut your mouth. You have no idea what's coming. It's one of the best bands in the universe. You hear me, James Webb in universe 4.6 billion years ago? The Dave Matthews Band is coming for you.
Cut to the packet again of you yelling on a planet. I love Dave Matthews Band! I always forget that about you.
Just two-step playing in the background? Hell yeah, man.
I always forget that about you, that you love the Dave Matthews.
You love Dave Matthews Band.
You're the weirdest person I know.
Gray Street is the best song he ever wrote. And I heard that on the unofficial version of it when it first came out.
Have you ever been to a Dave Matthews Band concert?
I have. I've been to a couple of them. Yeah, it was one of the few concerts I've ever went to.
Yeah. Interesting. What?
That's how I learned that concerts were not great, because it's like, why aren't you playing the song? Dave, play the song already!
What? Why are you jamming?
Yes.
Oh, you hate jamming?
Yeah, I do.
You know Dave Matthews Band?
I'm here for the actual song, not the 17-minute intro.
They're a jam band, dude.
I know that now. College Adam didn't know that.
I can think that is just a Dave Matthews Band concert. just far off in the distance. Just
this would be even better if he got to 42 already. Dave! Come on!
You are the weirdest person.
What's that smell? Does anybody else smell something weird?
It's skunky in here.
Yes.
See, that's the funny thing is that I don't particularly care for Dave Matthews Band, but I could hang at a concert for sure. You know. Okay. Man, this looks fun.
It does look fun, and it looks like they strategically did not give away how far the insanity goes. They kind of kept it to the, oh no, you're in the future and here are your future selves. There is, if you guys have not read the books, there's a lot more going on than just that.
Oh yeah.
A lot more. So much more that I don't even know what it is, but I know it really, truly gets insane. But that was a pretty good trailer.
Yeah. And they give me the one moment where that immediately gets me on board with the property. It's the, we're paper girls, we stick together. I was like, I was like, yeah, team of friendship. I'm like, get them, girls. I love it. I don't know why that, but for some reason that will be okay. I'm like, yeah, you will. You'll fight.
I'm assuming this is the same basic strategy they're going to use for all the shows. The first 3 episodes are going to come out at the end of the month. If you are looking for a summertime show and don't know anything about this property, give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Watch those first 3 episodes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna hook you, because and even they still didn't show, like, remember she ran in and she had blood on her chest? Like, they did not show what happens.
No,
so it just kind of jumped the inciting incident to like how they get a flee and they're like, oh no, we're now trapped in time. The inciting incident is.
Yeah,
so it gets crazy. I highly recommend this show. Hopefully it's as good as the comic book. And it comes out at the end of the month in a couple weeks. So, Jay, how would you rate the official trailer for Paper Girls?
Man, this one's getting 4 out of 4 riding on bikes. I just like when they're riding their bikes with a little paper. I was like, yeah, it's the 80s, man. Everyone had a bike.
Everyone had a bike. That's how you got around.
That's how you got around.
It's true. That's how I got around. Those few times I actually went places.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, moving on. Our next trailer is for a sequel. I'm not entirely sure we need it, but we're getting anyways.
I would argue that even the sequel before it, we didn't need.
Can I be honest with you? I truly don't remember anything from Clerks 2.
It's.
I don't.
It's got some funny moments. I will say it's got some funny moments.
I do not remember
the
it.
Wanda Sykes stuff is funny.
She was in it?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't remember that.
There's some funny stuff. There's some fun... Like, Clerks 2 has got some funny moments.
Do you remember what the basic plot was?
Is there a basic plot to a Clerks movie? To Clerks 1?
Well, I mean, like, what was, like, they were in that store for the one day he wasn't supposed to be there, and all the shenanigans happened. Like,
Yeah, that's
what
it.
Was...
It doesn't... these are...
Okay,
These
I thought it
exist
just...
outside of plot.
Sure, I just thought there was a reason for why there was a second one.
But it's Clerks 3!
It's Clerks 3. Okay, here we go.
That's how we did it in the 90s, son!
Can't catch my breath, man.
Really? Should I try mouth stuff?
What is this, a Tinder date? Get off of me. Oh, shit.
Mr. Dante! I need an ambulance at the Quick Stop!
You saved my life, man. Wish I had a life worth saving.
What are you talking about?
Sit around and watch the same movies over and over.
I always thought you could have made a cool movie.
You're right. I'm living on borrowed time. No more watching movies.
I'm gonna make a movie! What's the movie gonna be about? It's about him working here. Meta.
Everything in the script is something either me or someone I know said.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Maybe Jay and Silent Bob could be characters.
Jay and Silent Bob are like C-3PO and R2-D2. They've been here since the first movie, which was the last time they were cool. But they've been with the franchise so long, they still give them cameos and put them on the lunchboxes.
Snifty Booches! Please tell me why.
I believe in you.
You put in that stuff you used to say about the Death Star contractors.
Get sued by Disney? No way.
Now that's what I call acting!
Take off your pants! What the hell is this?
I added a scene where you get shot.
I'm not letting you kill me off in the third act. What if there's a sequel?
A sequel? What am I, a hack?
I think it needs more weed.
Huh.
I will say this, and I know this is probably not the take at all from this, but it's always flustered me, at least in the sequels, that they're in color.
Really?
Dude, I watched Clerks, like the original Clerks.
Yeah.
I watched that movie, like...
A lot?
A lot.
Yes.
To the point where, I am on Team Kevin Smith.
Sure.
Till the end of time. People that get frustrated with movies like this, I think have their expectations completely out of whack. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
These are just supposed to be fun. These are just supposed to be friends screwing around. And that's can be enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. But again, I will always show up when Silent Bob and Jay are hanging out. They're hilarious. They'll always be hilarious.
They are. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. It's so weird. If the movie is specifically designed to, I am going to cut myself to ribbons over this, in just this is going to be fun, I'm just going to make fun of myself, and all this ridiculousness of, this is,
Yeah.
Then, sure. Because it doesn't seem like he'd be, self-aggrandizing and, propping himself up,
Oh, yeah, no.
I think it's just supposed to, be self-deprecating.
It's just, you know what it's frustrating about it? We don't need a Clerks 3. We could use another Dogma. I would posit that Mallrats would be interesting now. If we're gonna do a sequel to View Askew, there are other properties that maybe. Honest to God, if they just kept doing Jay and Silent Bob movies until the end of time, I'm also fine with that. Those, the reboot was funny. It wasn't great, but it had some good bits.
Yeah.
like, I don't know. This one just...
Right? Something just feels a little...
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna watch this.
When it comes to streaming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I guess time will tell on that one. I'll
Yeah.
probably give it a shot when it's streaming. Mm-hmm. I mean, hopefully it's fun. Also, maybe it cuts into the, social media stuff as, people making their own stuff now.
Yeah.
It makes more sense now than it did in the 90s. Specifically because of Clerks.
Yeah. For sure.
So,
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe.
We'll see.
Jay, how would you rate the official trailer for Clerks 3?
This one's getting 2 out of 2 small roofs. The roof is too small.
Too small.
And it's my favorite thing about that trailer was that for the longest time, every time that they would be like, oh, they're playing hockey on the roof, I'm like, how? Why? They have an AC unit up there. There's no way that there is room to play hockey on the roof. And then they cut to them playing hockey on the roof. I was like, sure enough, there's not enough room for hockey to the degree to which they're playing, like, that many people. It's not going to work out, fellas.
Everyone just has a position and stays there and just slaps around a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to our next trailer. Dude, there's another like a Going Green Yay Environment commercial floating around on YouTube, and it's hard being green, and it's wrong sounding Kermit to the point where I didn't realize that it was like, oh, someone's quoting Kermit. That's nice. No, it's the new voice of Kermit voicing the commercial, and it is just, nope, you're not even close. Approximating what Kermit sounds like. How could the Henson Company allow this to happen? This is horrible. How dare you? How dare you, sir? There are plenty of other people out there with a good Kermit voice.
Yeah.
How do you have this role? This is horrible. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, there's actually an interesting debate in the community about, like, to what degree actors should have, if you're hired to play, like, a Muppet after someone else has passed away, like, to what degree do you need to emulate their performance, and to what degree do you have freedom to do your own? I'm of the mindset that, like, you need to do your best to do the, like, sonically the same. I think sonically it needs to remain the same, but, like, and you make your choices from a personality perspective, what you think they're like.
Yeah.
Because when it sounds too different, like, I understand people like, oh, well, I need to put my own creative license on it. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But when your performance is taking me out, of what I have showed up for, then we have a problem.
Yep.
All right.
Like, well, because of Sonic. Like, Jaleel White was the voice of Sonic in the cartoons.
Yeah.
And I would argue that Ben Schwartz's voice in the movies are somewhere in the same slice of the pie.
Yeah.
They're not too divergent from, they are different, but they're not too different.
It's
where
a similar vibe.
Yes.
You got to keep the vibe, like, the vibe check's got to...
Yes. And also, just to your ears, like, it's got to sound kind of similar. Like Yoda sounds kind of similar
to Miss Piggy.
Does it?
It's Frank Oz.
I know, but...
If you really listen to the original Yoda... It's the same voice. It's the same voice. Did I just ruin your life? Kermit! Kermit, you are. It's the same voice, homie.
Well, that's another knock of Star Wars. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like how Cher is just Elvis taken up a little bit. You know?
True enough. True enough. Okay, our next trailer is...
It's a honker. It's the same.
You're right. You're right. It's a movie starring basically everybody that's coming out soon. It's the trailer for Amsterdam. Here we go.
Harold, I don't know what you think you're doing. Excuse me. Hello. Got a dead white man in a box. Not even a casket. Doesn't even have a top on it. In a pine box of old wood. Who do you think's gonna get in trouble here?
Do me a favor. Try to be optimistic. You don't get here without things starting a long time ago. So, 2 soldiers and a nurse found ourselves in
Amsterdam.
We formed a pact, and we swore to protect each other, no matter what.
Tax the rich.
We find ourselves in a situation where we're accused of killing someone, which is not true.
Woo!
You and Woodman fled the scene.
The killer pointed at us. We didn't do anything. Why would you possibly think that was us?
Well, there's not too many people that fit the description of a doctor looking for his eye on the ground with his black attorney.
Columbia Law School.
Life is funny.
We need someone to help us to find the truth. My friend was killed because of something monstrous that he had seen.
This is all turning out to be a lot larger than any of us. You're gonna have to take my lead getting out of this. I had to stab a guy. I had to hit a lady with a brick one time.
What?
It's a long story, but with you two, it'll be a cakewalk.
These are dangerous times.
You be careful.
I'm about to do something that could cost me my life.
The cuckoo is in the nest, and the cuckoo's about to be trapped.
Cuckoo?
Oh, wow.
This is one of the finest innovations from Zurich. It removes all pain. Guys like me, we have to turn to booze and morphine, and that can lead to addiction. Oh, that's fast. That's advanced.
Ooh, oh, neat. Okay.
Do you have any idea what story they're basing that
No,
off
but
of?
I think that's what's intriguing about it is that like it's the kind of thing where it's like this adventure kind of looks all over the place,
little
but
bit.
like in a fun way.
Yes.
Mark my words. This will either be an Oscar contender, or this is the last time we'll ever think, see, or hear about this movie. Does that make any sense? Like sometimes you see a trailer and you're like, that is either going to be incredible or just it's gone.
Yeah. Well, the cast is too big. Too many names in it.
Too many names.
Which means it's
you know,
either
it's
going to be...
funny. That's a point I almost brought up, but I was like, I don't know if that point makes any sense. Sometimes when there's too many famous people in a movie, it becomes clear that like everyone was just like, I was like, they were having a lot of fun making this movie. They were having a lot of fun. I'm not sure if they made a good movie.
Yep. Something drew them to the
Thor.
script.
There's too many famous people in Thor.
Oh.
It was, honest to God, I always love it when Melissa McCarthy shows up. But as soon as she showed up, I was like, oh, they were having too much fun making this movie. That's what.
Oh.
They're having too much fun.
Interesting. I mean, clearly the script is pretty good. Did it formulate into a good movie at the end of the day? I don't know, got a lot of these stars to show up for, different levels of parts to be in it.
Christian Bale looks incredible in this.
Everyone looks incredible in this.
Like,
it could be really awesome.
It could be
a hell of a ride.
But am I gonna wait for some reviews?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this movie probably going to be like over 2 hours. Because I mean, all those people plus the interesting story they're telling is probably over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So like, you definitely want to hear some reviews first, or maybe wait to get a screener.
Oh yeah.
Mr. I'm in the union.
Oh, a lot of good it's doing me.
It's true.
Welcome to my full-time YouTube job.
Well, Jay, how would you rate the official trailer for Amsterdam?
This is getting 1 out of 1 glass eyes. I did not like him getting his glass eye punched out. I did not enjoy that.
It's also a weird looking. I mean,
well, no, they
broke?
fit it to like what's going on.
Sure. But still, ow, that looks awfully pointy.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, moving on to something that Jay probably. I'm surprised he didn't watch beforehand. Because this is a property that Jay
No,
loves.
because
Dude, it's been weeks since this came out.
No, I know. I specifically been staying away because I figured we'd do it at some point.
You were right.
It's less. I like the original movie, but I'm not crazy about it. But I know our community is really into it, so I knew specifically not to watch it because we do it at some point eventually.
True enough.
Hi, Fourth Sanderson sister.
Which now I understand why you named yourself that. It's this movie. It's a teaser trailer for Hocus Pocus 2. I saw Hocus Pocus once, and that was enough for Teenage Adam. So, honestly,
did it spook you?
No, I just didn't.
Oh. See, it's when the zombie, it's when he cuts his mouth open because his mouth is sewn shut.
Oh, there's a zombie?
That one I'm like, no, I hate it, looks like a hater. Zombies cutting open my stitches. Zachary Binks,
the only thing
vacuum cleaner. I just remember Sarah Jessica Parker being really hot.
That's the only thing I remember of this movie. It's the only thing I remember about this movie. So.
And Bette Midler, of course, just doing Bette Midler things.
Hey, the cast was amazing. But Teenage Adam was like...
Catherine and Jimmy, come on now. Riding a vacuum cleaner is hilarious. All right, Hocus Pocus 2.
Here we go.
Hey, happy birthday. Thanks. So what are you guys doing tonight?
Birthday ritual, scary movie marathon, same as every year.
You know, legend has it. It's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
And another year begins anew. Maiden, mother, and crone too. We call on thee with one request. Help our intentions manifest.
The Sanderson sisters. I bet you're looking for the stage.
Always.
All right.
Okay. And switch to streaming. Wise choice.
Great idea.
Great idea.
Yeah, because I'm not, like...
No.
I'm not going to the theaters for that.
No.
But, like, I will watch that on Halloween on my TV.
Sure.
And have a great time.
Yeah.
Hand out the candy to the kids. Do kids come to your door for candy?
No. No.
It makes me so sad. Can I tell you the saddest Halloween story?
Sure, Jay. Everyone, take a knee, everybody.
So when
Jay's gonna lower the mood a lot.
It's a fun. People like it when I tell stories.
Sure, yeah, you're a good storyteller. Get the tissues, everybody. Jay's about to make you cry.
When we first moved into when Kimberly and I first moved into it together.
Okay.
We had our own place together as a couple, and it was like my first time like living like in quote unquote my own apartment because I've been like renting rooms here.
Sure, yeah.
Subletting, whatever, what have you. And I was like, it's my house. I am the one in charge of candy on Halloween. And Kimberly was like, no one. It's New York City. No one is gonna come. I'm like, they'll come. I'll decorate the door so they know. And I'll leave a note in the lobby. And I'll leave a note in the hall that says, like, hey, trick-or-treaters. We also live in a 5-floor walk-up. So it's really high up there. That's part of the reason why I'm not worried about getting robbed. Everybody's like, oh, I'm worried we're going to get robbed. I'm like, honestly, if I were a robber, there's no way I'm walking up all those stairs. There's no way.
First 2 floors.
She's like, do we need like another deadbolt? I was like, we do not. I was like, we have 5 flights of stairs. We're fine. But I like decorated the door.
You did really?
I got a little sign and like put something spooky. I bought a big full of candy and I put on a little hat and a little mustache. And I was like, oh, happy Halloween. I love handing out candy to the kids because they're so freaking cute. They're so cute. You know. And then like I just like kind of like hung out all night and nobody came until I got one knock on the door. I got one little Halloween knock.
Because you could tell like it came from like the first 2 feet of the door.
I got one little Halloween knock. I get my, get my bucket, and I go to
the kid's gonna get the whole
I went
bucket.
up, I'm like, Happy Halloween, and I'm like, you're gonna get the whole bucket because you're the only kid. It was Kimberly.
Did she duck at the bottom? Yes. She did?
Yes. And it was one of those things where she was like, "Ha, got you." No one showed up, and then she saw the look on my face. She went, "I'm so sorry," because I was just like, "Oh, cool, I'm done." I was like,
"What time was this?"
This was like maybe like 9.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm done. Forget it." The trick-or-treaters don't come, and that makes me so sad.
Yeah,
that's
not
why
in this city, dude.
I'll go to work and hand out candy at work because they come into the work.
Yes, the way Halloween
restaurant.
usually works here in the city is that it takes place during the light, not in darkness, and kids usually go down to businesses, and the businesses are handing out. Yeah. I guess some apartment complexes and buildings may do that, but not really.
Did you trick-or-treat a lot?
As a kid, yeah.
It's my favorite thing. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Full stop. Full stop. What was your best costume as a kid?
I was a Ghostbuster.
Cool.
My dad built the proton pack.
Oh yeah, don't even. Yep. That makes your dad's good for life. Like that's good dad.
Well,
right
my
there.
dad. There was one year I think my sister and I both had chicken pox during Halloween.
Oh no.
So we couldn't go out.
Oh no.
So my dad went out and I was like, hey, get some candy, my kids are chicken pox. And everyone in the neighborhood was like, sure. So the neighborhood kind of chipped in and gave stuff to my dad for us.
That's
that
nice.
was nice. Yeah, it was really
nice. Good job, Mr. Lash. Good job.
Good job. Hey, this movie comes out on streaming. So
yeah, this will be fun.
It's going to be free, so watch it on Disney+.
This will be fun.
Did you rate it yet? Maybe we should rate it. Jay, how would you rate the Hocus Pocus 2 teaser trailer?
Man, this one's getting 3 out of 3. What witches did or what? Well, welcome back, witches.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe this Halloween will be happier for Jay.
No.
All right. Speaking of Halloween spirit, this was an accident, but we're gonna do our first horror movie trailer for this MEGA-Palooza. Okay. So when the trailer started piling up again, when we were kind of getting busy and lost in all the Stranger Things and the Obi-Wans and the Miss Marvels and stuff, this trailer popped up and everyone's like, you guys need to do this. I was like, this is a movie. It's for Smile. It's the trailer for Smile. I was like, I've never. Is this like a creepy Smile from that Truth or Dare movie that came out a couple years ago? Do you remember that movie?
I don't know, man.
It was a horror movie that came out like pre-pandemic, but it was like the hint that somebody was like under the influence of the evil stuff was like they had like a really creepy smile on their face.
I would imagine that's probably it then.
And they're like, no, it's its own thing. Just you guys really need to watch this. We need to see you guys react to this.
Okay.
So, here is the trailer for the horror movie called Smile. Here we go.
What is it you like to talk about?
My patient. Hi. I know you're nervous. I just want to have a chat.
I'm seeing something no one else can see except for me. It's smiling at me. Oh my God!
Oh no!
Yesterday, a patient in your care died brutally in front of you.
I need to find an explanation for what happened.
It's smiling at me. It's smiling at me.
You're going to die! You're going to die! You're going to die! You're going to
I found 20 cases involving 19 victims with a direct line linking them all together.
You said only 19. Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive? I've seen it too.
You?
Get away from me! How long between each victim's death?
About 7 days.
None of them survived longer than a week.
Today's my 4th day. I am not gonna keep running. I have to face it.
How does it make you feel?
I'm just really scared that something bad is going to happen.
Whack.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Was that the reason why, guys?
Bro!
Was it the last 3 seconds of that trailer
That
you really wanted
was-
us? Guys?
That makes, I'm gonna be honest with you, that makes me want to stop making this. I'm like done. That was,
guys,
dude,
guys. You know we trust you and believe you when you say, "Hey, you guys should watch the thing." I feel like y'all got together.
Ooh.
I want to do a little surprise, Adam and Jay.
Oh,
guys.
Ooh. I took that just like 2 barrels right to the face. That,
So, it's interesting how since you and I, we don't watch scary movies. We don't like scary movies.
but like, how did that, like, did it break her neck or like, did her head get chopped off? How does that?
I mean, there's mostly headless lady in a pink sweater.
That sucked.
That sucked big time.
I did not. I hated that.
Well, considering she came up and it looked like she looks like she was gonna smash her face against the window, smiling. That's not as evoking as what they.
I'll give this trailer credit.
Okay.
I haven't been shook by a horror movie trailer in a while like that.
The last one, if I remember correctly, that you got shook at was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was that kid was being haunted by a thing in the house.
Oh, yeah.
And he's at the far end. It's a wide shot.
Yeah, no.
And he's at the far end, and there's shadows between him being lit there, and then in the mid-ground lighting, and then as he runs through the shadow, you think it changes actors, and it's an adult comes from the shadows and attacks the person in the foreground.
Thanks for that too. I appreciate that. Thanks for that. Thanks for evoking that in my brain again too.
So that was traumatizing. That was traumatizing. If I'm trying to move past it from a logical standpoint, because it seems like we're at a point now in a movie. In horror movies like this, it's like, okay, great. What are the rules? Great. Well, this is It Follows. Sprinkle in a little bit of The Ring, a little bit of that creepy smiling thing from Truth or Dare. Like, oh, okay, it's very derivative, but they seemingly did a pretty good job.
Yeah, but you can be derivative and give me some fresh scares.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
It's just interesting how now that I have paid attention more to horror films, that I can see the influence of, that's how I knew. It's like, when did you see it? It's like, oh yeah, it lasts about 7 days. Because that's what The Ring set up.
Yeah.
7 days is the perfect amount of time to be like, you gotta figure this out in a week or else you're dead.
As much as I hated that last moment, I appreciated it because this movie set itself apart from like just being just another horror movie that I was like, we saw It Follows. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna do it better than that. And I was like, oh, okay, this is all right. I'm ready to move on.
Yep. Jay, do you want to rate it?
Yep.
Sure, go ahead.
This one's getting 4 out of 5. Happy Funtime Puppies.
The happiest of puppies.
Frolicking through a field.
Here's an image or some stock footage of puppies.
Yeah, man.
Yay!
Yeah, just an open field with just puppies running.
Everyone's having a good
like
time.
Tumbling over each other, and Adam's in a backpack.
He's like, the puppies are all right. I mean, I prefer kittens, but whatever. Sure, okay.
You like dogs. Everyone likes dogs.
I know, but I like cats better. Okay, here we go. Next trailer is also probably a horror film, and I'm only guessing that because of what it said in the description box. Some stay for the night, some stay for the week, some never leave. That seems like
It's Hotel California, baby.
It seems like it's going to be a horror film. This is the trailer for Barbarian.
Okay.
Which,
I was hoping for a palate cleanser.
I was hoping for like an actual movie about a barbarian. But no, it's a horror. Yeah. I saw the Barbarian movie. Neat. Oh, this is a horror film? What?
Poor guy.
We had Conan the Barbarian in the 80s.
We do our best.
And the next Barbarian thing we had was Grog and Vox Machina. We need more Barbarians in our cinema.
We do our best here.
Just saying, I was really excited for a second. I've been watching a lot of Critical Role. I got D&D on the brain. But it's a horror film. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
This is 476 Barbary, right?
Yeah, I'm renting this place.
No, I booked it a month ago.
Are you sure you have the right place?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you come inside and we'll call these idiots. Why don't you just crash here?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you got a great look at this neighborhood, but I don't think you should be out there by yourself. It's dry and there's a lock on the door. By the way, I'm Keith.
Tess.
You take the bedroom and I'll sleep out here on the couch.
God. Keith?
It's not a very good secret door. Sweetheart.
There it is.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience. This is perfectly natural.
I think as soon as you look at that tunnel going down and you hear someone yelling help, I think that's the moment where you go, all right, and here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Ha, 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 ha. It might be scary out here, but at least it's outside and I can walk to Quick Trip. Like,
true, and probably cell service.
It's like circumstances like this where I don't feel bad for the bad things that happen to these people because they were being so stupid.
Well, I honestly thought halfway through the film when the door opened, I was like, oh, okay, this is, two people accidentally rent the same Airbnb and one of them's a little, ooh, and like, it's like a back and forth just between the two of them. Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Scary.
From everything, from my mother's own experience recently with it,
wait, what?
And from other experiences with it, I am done with Airbnb. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. They're not a good company. Hey, you heard it here first. Screw you, Airbnb. And this is just another reason why I don't like Airbnb. You might get murdered in it. You might get tunnel murdered.
There might be secret doors and secret doors and secret doors.
Yeah, in the secret tunnel.
Secret
tunnel! Secret tunnel! You'll get murdered! Secret tunnel! Keith's in a tunnel! Of course his name is Keith.
Maybe it was Keith. It was just along there. So maybe...
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I look forward to looking up the
I look forward to reading it on Wikipedia. Yep.
On August, on September 1st.
Yep. Thanks, movie spoiler.
Thanks.
Thank you, movie spoiler.
Whoever does that on Wikipedia, I salute you.
I appreciate it.
Because I want to know what the plot is, but I do not want to see the horror, man.
I do not want to see it. Just interested in the twist.
Oh.
Like who the bad guys were in the Scream movie reboot. Really? Them? Oh, that person died? Okay, well, cool. All right, Jay, you want to rate this real quick?
This is getting 1 out of 1 bad secret doors. That was it was obviously a door right there. But maybe it's like too easy to find secret door.
Yeah, it was shiny. It was an entrapment door is what it was.
An entrapment door.
Mm.
Oh, it's an entrapment door. Oh, the Beatles.
Did I sound English for a second?
No, it was a cadence thing.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh, secret door. Oh, secret door in the Yellow Submarine. Oh. Have you ever noticed that the Beatles kind of sound like stoned vampires? Oh, the Beatles. Oh, yeah.
A little bit. Well, now that What We Do in the Shadows is so popular,
well,
yeah.
The Beatles,
it
I want to song your blood. Oh, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah. And an octopus is caught in the shade. Because
Okay.
the sunshine.
Nope.
Because I'm a vampire. Blah. This is look. I said on Twitter, I was like, I think this is gonna be a weird one. It's been a weird one.
It is a weird one. We're moving on. No more horror. We're on to something that kicks a whole lot of butt. This is the trailer that you guys really wanted us to watch. It's the official trailer for The Woman King. Here we go.
Is this a bad title?
I don't know. Women can be king. I don't
know. It just sounds weird.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Here we go.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom. But we have a weapon. They are not prepared for.
Woo!
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Alaska, you're asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know who take my power. Don't know who take my power.
You are called to join the king's guard.
Don't know who take my power.
No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Woo!
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory! We are the blade of freedom! We are the homie!
Don't know who take my power. My power. Don't know who take my power. My power.
Yo. Viola Davis got huge for this. Like, you know, it's refreshing to see a movie like this is the kind of thing where it's like I don't know like what the early production of this looked like. Like this may be This looks like the kind of movie that Viola Davis maybe been like, I want to do this one, and like had to convince like producers or vice versa, be like, hey, we want you in this movie. We're gonna have to believe that you can crush a man's skull with just your big old biceps. and she was just like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like answered the call. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah. This, like, I feel like this is the kind of movie, it's going to be like 300, where it's going to, like, spawn, like, a workout program. Do you know what I mean?
I very well might.
This is not, like, and I don't even think I'm the target demographic for this movie, but this looks good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just want to show up and watch you guys just, like, get it done. And that's...
Yeah, because I wonder what this type of... Because I don't know anything about this history.
Yeah, no.
I know nothing about it, except the end result of it. But, so, like, I wonder is this kind of like a Braveheart situation? Like, hey, here's an interesting story of, like, people fighting for the freedom against stupid colonizers, and, like, yeah, they kick a bunch of butt, and they try to, they save a bunch of people.
Timothy Chalamet?
Yes, that's who it was.
It's him as like the don't never touch me again. Him as like the waifish English colonizer is like, I want to see Viola Davis crush Timothy Chalamet between her thighs, and not in a sexy way, in a violent way. Gagoosh. Also, that's how we decided which side of the screen we were going to sit on many moons ago. We just did the spear tug-of-war.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys get to decide who won.
I won.
Oh, okay.
I have more material.
Oh, that's true.
To go through. But it's all. But I also I can also go to a place mentally that's kind of insane.
You can.
Yeah. So can you, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, but you're also, it's just like, the spear goes in and it's like almost all the way through you. You know?
Almost. This movie looks really good.
Did they like slice her neck, or did it break her neck? Why did it...
It seemed like it was detached from its.
I did not like that. I sorry, I really went there for a second.
Yeah, no. Jay, since we called attention to it a couple episodes ago, everyone's clearly aware when you disassociate for a second. Even when I'm editing now, I'm like, and Jay's gone. Oh, yep.
It's fun in here.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a little chaotic, but it's fun. But it's not fun right now because I keep thinking about that head. Oh, man.
Well, Jay, how would you rate the trailer for The Woman King?
Man, this one's getting 2 out of 2-sided spear for a spear tug-of-war. Come on now, it's fun. Everyone loves a potluck where there's a spear tug-of-war.
Sure.
Just a good-natured spear tug-of-war. It's fun.
You have a point. Okay, moving on to something completely different.
Did you mean to make a pun?
Always.
Oh, good job.
Thank you. This is an animated film coming out on Apple Plus. It has been popping up before a lot of my YouTube videos lately, so I figured, why not? We're doing a Mega-Palooza. Let's throw this in here and see what it's all about.
Sure.
This is the trailer for Luck.
Luck.
Also a cat.
Is it Luck of the Irish?
I don't know.
Oh man, if it's a Luck of the Irish sequel.
We're going to find out.
Come on.
Is it a sequel?
They made like 4 Luck of the Irish movies.
What?
On Disney Channel original? Luck of the Irish?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He was part leprechaun.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh. I blamed bad luck for everything that's gone wrong in my life.
You sure have bad luck, Sam Greenfield.
Ugh, take that, universe.
Oh.
Oh, until I found an actual lucky penny. Something that turn my life around. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! And what did I do? I flushed it down the toilet.
You flushed my panty down the toilet!
You just talked. Wait! I just need another penny. Ah!
I love him.
Always with the obnoxiously long password.
Yes, you follow the cat to the one dimension. Yes, you absolutely do.
Humans cannot be here.
Where's here?
The land of luck.
I'll leave as soon as you give me
And it's funny
another
because he's a
lucky
black
penny.
cat.
You best start blending in.
Hello.
Mighty leprechaun Fräulein. Well done, nature.
This is where good luck is born.
A dragon?
She's the only creature that can sniff out bad luck.
There's bad luck here too.
Good luck on top, bad luck on the bottom.
The tiniest amount of bad luck can shut down our entire operation.
Just how unlucky are you?
Oh no. Super duper unlucky.
You'll cause a disaster.
The good luck connection has been severed.
I doomed you and everyone else to a life of bad luck. We need to fix this.
What are you doing here?
Good luck to us both.
How is anyone alive in the bad luck area? They should all be dead.
Go down.
I have no words.
Wow. You know what? You know what? That actually looked like a pretty good, just 90 minutes of pure, just
fun.
child funness.
Yeah.
Goodness. That looked great. That actually looked great.
Mm-hmm.
Simple premise, having some fun, light and dark.
Yep.
Bring it. Yeah, everyone's got to just bring it together. That looks great.
It's like, yeah, it has the Pixar grandiose like concept, but they're like clearly like not trying to go. They're not trying to like completely ape their stuff, but at the same time, like sometimes when DreamWorks tries to like play catch up, or other companies try to play catch up with Pixar, they like it's like they actually just miss the mark even more. Where it's just like, hey, like Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon are as good. Like it's when you just do your own thing, you're actually okay. This looks for a non-Pixar animated film.
Yeah, a non-franchise movie.
And not that like we're Pixar fanboys or anything, but like they just set the standard for quality. Okay.
That looked great.
Everything's got a dragon in it. It gets my seal of approval.
Like a little black kitty. Yeah.
Seal of approval.
Jay, how would you rate the official trailer for Luck?
This one is getting 1 out of 1. Cute unicorns. I feel like that was me if I were a unicorn.
Okay, with the German accent.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the accent would have to change.
Oh, okay.
But I just feel like that. Like I was like, oh, that's a J. Schmidt unicorn with the mustache and a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That looked great. If you got Apple Plus, comes out in a couple weeks. Who has Apple Plus? That's actually a pretty good question.
We do.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Us and 5 other people.
Yeah. No, they Ted Lasso.
Yep, I watched Ted Lasso on Apple Plus. That's how I watched the first 2 seasons. Moving from one streaming company to another. This is the official trailer for the 3rd season of a show that Amanda and I truly love with all our heart. Not the first episode, but everything past that is fantastic.
Let's not go about the first episode.
It's real. The first. It's Harley Quinn. The first episode of Harley Quinn.
Like the pilot?
The pilot episode. They went really hard on a couple of on the violence and some of the language that they truly didn't need to do it. And I was like, whoa, I'm all for a more adult take on some of this stuff, but that was okay.
Yeah.
That didn't seem fun.
This isn't the boys.
This is exactly. It's not the boys. There's only so much, and after that they oh nope, we got it. And they ride that line perfectly from there on out. It's a great show. Amanda and I watched all the first 2 seasons. We binged it. And the plan is I'm going to wait for this season to fully come out, and then we're going to binge it again. because I want to just watch. I don't want to wait week to week. I just want to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
You haven't actually seen it yet, have you?
Nope, none of it.
You will love it.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend it. Okay, here's the trailer for season 3 of Harley Quinn.
Oh, hello, ladies, gentlemen, theys, and gays. The trailer editors have been burning the midnight oil, and I will admit, it looks pretty great with all the sound effects going pew-pew, and the music's like na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I am just so excited to share with you the trailer for Harley Quinn Season 3 coming to HBO Max. Yoo!
Gotham City. Demons are rising up. Criminals breed in the shadows. My home needs Nightwing.
Anyone want to switch seats?
If you are alone tonight.
What up, Gotham City? Harley and Ivy are back!
And once again, our house is a home.
My girlfriend came up with the most badass plan ever. Hit it, Ivy!
We're gonna terraform Gotham, reclaiming every inch from humans.
Great plan! Sorry if this clap sounds sarcastic. I sprained my hand playing table tennis.
Big changes are gonna happen. I tried being a villain, but that's the old me. I want to be someone my family can be proud of. That's why I'm running for mayor!
No.
Sorry, I thought you were ready for that. We locked eyes.
Gotham City is going green.
How is an Ivy plan even more of a disaster than a Harley plan?
Fully sanitized curse word! This is wrong. Innocent people are dying.
Is it just me, or does Harley seem a little different?
I believe she's going through what is known as some shit.
I thought we're doing this together. Harley, you've changed. Did you just kill him to contradict her? Don't read into it.
And tell Ben Affleck I upper decked his fancy soda stream! 1, 2, 3, 4!
I did it!
Success! Now, I'm not going to repeat what that plant said, but he hates you.
What's with your voice?
What are you talking about?
It's a bit overly serious. I think it's an appropriate amount of serious.
Seriously, I'd rather you killed me.
All right.
If you have not watched the show, watch the show. Watch the show. It's very, very good. It takes the
Well, it just says Ron Funches as King Shark, so who?
Yes,
you know?
the voice cast is amazing. They take
Yeah,
the
it's
right
incredible.
amount of they take the piss out of everything. It's just
But they
so
also,
good.
but they also are. They take the piss out of it, but at least from what I've seen, it's still, it's not irreverent of its own universe. Like it still respects like the DC universe, but it's
Yep. It's like the right amount of respect for what's been going on and who these characters are.
They don't pop the balloon.
They do not.
But they
do
just
not.
piss on it.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They call out some stuff. It's really funny. All the characters are very good. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. I look forward to this coming out and then getting done with so that I can watch all of it in a couple of months. Because it's very binge-worthy. It's very just like, God, need more of this. So great. Jay, how would you rate the official trailer for Season 3 of Harley Quinn?
Season 3 of Harley Quinn is getting it's getting 1 out of 1 intellectual clay faces, which I think is a really nice choice. It's a really nice choice.
The bad guys in this are fantastic. Because some of them are like truly bad guys, but a lot of them are like more nuanced. It's like, well, no, I just want to do it this for this reason, and it's definitely more of a comedic angle, and everyone's just having fun, like making fun of Mr. Freeze or other stuff like this. It's really good. You know what? I should probably go back and watch the first 2 seasons again. Okay, moving on to our final trailer, which is also our most recent trailer. This is the new Netflix film that is coming out probably soonish because it's always Netflix. They put it out a couple weeks before, starring Jamie Foxx. Dave Franco's in this? Oh, okay. And Snoop Dogg. They're vampire hunters.
What?
called Day Shift. I don't know anything about this movie except the people who are in it and the fact that it's about vampires.
All right, let's party.
Here we go.
It's gonna be a hot one in Los Angeles.
So what's on the agenda today?
My eyes are closed.
Like every day.
What are you doing in my room?
Hunting vampires.
Go on.
Money.
Vampire hunting is a business.
You can set the
Cut
trailer
necks
now, Barney, man.
and
Already
cash
in.
your checks. Well, things have changed since you got your ass kicked out the union.
If I don't come up with 10K, my wife and my daughter are gonna move to Florida.
Hi, Dad. You're late again.
And the union is the only place that could give me that kind of money.
Your record is chock full of incidents. But he's a new man. One last chance. This is your final warning.
Let's get cracking.
Vampires just tried to kill me. Now I just pissed my favorite fucking
Hey, everybody pisses themselves the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you?
No, I didn't. But listen, you did. You know what I see when I see a vamp? Big old dollar sign. Hey, don't you puke in here.
I swallowed it.
Locked and loaded.
Doggy dog in the motherfucking.
Vampires. They live amongst us. And all they are is murderers. It's not Eclipse, New Moon, Breaking Dawn Part 1. It ain't like that, all right?
Why do you know the names to all the specific Twilight films?
What?
And what's your gripe with Breaking Dawn Part 2? It's the exciting conclusion of the whole Twilight saga.
Welcome to the day shift, motherfucker.
Works every time.
Yeah, man. On Netflix, this is like, yes. This is like, it's nice to see when all things come together. You know what I mean? It's like this, like cast-wise, release plan-wise.
Yep.
Like who's involved in this team-wise. I was like, oh, the John Wick guys have Jamie Foxx killing vampires with Snoop Dogg and Dave Franco. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes.
That's the new marketing thing. Somebody from the John Wick team does an action film set in a spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
All right. Vampire slaying.
Yeah.
Sold. Cuz
Cool.
like that type of action, that type of those fight scenes in now with some supernatural element, with some strength and some feats that they can do, great. We haven't done that yet. It's all just been like normal humans fighting each other doing cool stuff. Now we have vampires? Hell yes!
Yeah.
This is... Yep!
I was just telling Kimberly last night, because there was like a John Wick commercial for something or whatever on TV. She's like, I don't really know anything about John Wick. I was like, well, they're perfect movies. They're perfect. She was like, what? And I was like, I mean, they are what they are. I mean, like they are like pretty gritty action movies, but like they're perfect. Like I wouldn't change a frame of them. Like they nailed it. So like, yeah, when the marketing of like, oh, if anyone involved with John Wick is involved in a movie, like, yeah, put it in the trailer, because I'm like, oh, okay, great, because these guys know what they're doing. Neat beans. Yeah. When does this come out?
August 12th.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. It comes out 6 days after our next Crowdwork episode.
Yeah.
Which is August 6th.
Yeah.
A lot of things are going to be happening then.
A lot of things are going to be happening then.
Not to mention that this has that little bit of a John Wick spice to it. Like, oh, kind of a secret organization that's kind of running all the vampire
It
slayers.
doesn't seem
and
that
stuff.
secret. It just seems kind of like
The fact that, vampires are a thing, not everyone seems to know about it. He's dressed as a pool guy, but really he's secretly like, this is, so that little bit of mystery that like we're just kind of behind one curtain to the rest of society. And we got this really, intricate governmental thing behind running everything. It's like, okay, well, we'll put you on the board then. It's like, ooh, all right, some stuff there. This just, what that is? That's just fun.
Yeah.
That means they thought about this premise just enough to be like, okay, what organization could be just behind the veil that could kind of be running stuff that we can just make things either complicated or kind of help our heroes through the story.
Because if we learn anything from Men in Black, we love knowing like the bureaucracy behind something. But also, don't spend too much time there.
Yes, exactly.
Don't spend too much time there.
You only got enough time. You have a little bit of time to hang out in the Hotel Continental, and then you got to move on. What's going on with the high table? That was the only problem with Parabellum. Was like, okay, this is getting a little complicated.
Yeah.
This all started because a jackass killed a dog, and like we were with you for 2 movies.
Yeah.
And now,
why'd you gotta kill a dog?
It's just okay. We're gonna take out the high table next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as there's cool action. Great. Okay, so Jay, this is fantastic. How would you rate the official trailer for Day Shift?
Man, this one's getting 1 bag out of 1 bullet vampire teeth. I did not like him pulling the teeth out.
No?
No. This Trailerpalooza, I have a lot to walk away from. The head doing the thing, the teeth getting pulled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a little bit of a rough one, but a fun one.
We're having fun.
It was the longest one so far.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Right.
Okay.
How would you guys rate all of these trailers? Let us know in the comments below, or hop on our Discord channel where lots of fun, cool people are talking about lots of fun, cool stuff. We are almost at 3,500 peaches on the Discord.
Come say hi.
Come say hi.
Even if you don't get Discord, we get it.
It's a little complicated.
If you've made it this far into the video, I think you're gonna get along with everybody on that server. I will say that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Congratulations, you passed the first test.
You passed the first test. For real.
The link for that is down below in our description box. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra, you vampire fighting weirdos, you.
Other video is popping up right.
I really didn't like that.
I know. Neither did I.
I really. Okay.
Watch this.
Watch it.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.